Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to put your seatbelts on for this one because we got another disaster out of our hands. Everybody's talking about Logan Paul and looks like that. We got a whole lot of beef here. And yeah, I'm just gonna say this, guys. You don't have to like or subscribe, but please drink water, man. Drink more water while you're watching these videos. Drink water before sleeping. Drink water after you wake up. You don't need to drink Prime, man. But roll it.
This morning, there's a new warning for parents and kids about energy drinks. Maybe you've seen Prime Energy on social media.
Why the drink is getting so much negative attention, schools are actually banning it.
Prime.
Oh, thank God.
It's just like the most sugary.
Just banning them? It should have been banned a long time ago, bro.
So much negative attention, schools are actually banning it.
Prime. Yeah. It's just like the most sugary drink that doesn't have sugar in it. Like,
what are they using for sweetener?
I don't know. They taste like Kool-Aid with 3 times the sugar in it.
Really?
That ABC News exclusive with Logan Paul, the YouTube superstar who has millions of young followers, now officially summoned by U.S.
I mean, listen, nothing wrong with starting your own brand or, you know, your own energy drink, but bro, like, Prime is literally targeting kids, and yes, schools are now finally banning it. What the hell? And kids normally have too much energy, right? They have a lot of energy. They don't need to drink Prime. I mean, I'll say, like, even if you're an adult, you don't need to drink Prime or any energy drinks, but okay, you know, once in a while. I mean, you're an adult, right? So if you want to do it, do it. You should not, but okay, if you want to do it, you do it, right? But like, bruh, like, kids naturally have a lot of energy. They don't need to drink all these chemicals, bro. Like, what the hell, bro?
Federal
Like,
authorities for investigation, facing a series of serious allegations, financial fraud, false advertising, and endangering public health. If convicted, Logan Paul could face decades in federal prison, along with severe financial losses and the complete collapse of his brand reputation.
Ain't no way.
Y'all know exactly who I am. My name is Logan Paul, the person that you paid your money to come see. So shut up!
Once again, Logan Paul is swept into a whirlwind of scandals rocking the world, from Lionel Messi dragging him.
Drink water. Even Lionel Messi, what the hell? Okay, I did not know about that. I'm finding that out real time. Okay, makes sense, right? Okay, so sports athletes were also behind promoting. I guess they would have reached out to athletes. Kind of makes sense, but okay.
Him to court over plagiarism allegations, to beverage giant Refresco suing for $67 million over a contract breach, and the pinnacle, Prime Hydration, his billion-dollar pride, now piling up like unsellable trash.
Can a brother get 2 pennies or something, man? Damn.
It's wild to think that just a few years ago, Logan Paul was reigning at the peak of fame. Back then, he was hailed as a billionaire entrepreneur and global star dominating mainstream media. His stardom shone brighter as he stepped into the WWE ring as an entertainment superstar, signing sponsorship deals worth tens of millions that turned heads worldwide. Above all, the clearest proof of his peak was Prime Hydration, a product once praised as the future of beverages, selling out across the US and UK.
You know, the sad reality is that without the chemicals, the drink would not be that addictive. I guess that's the goal, right? Put in chemicals in it, make it addictive. I'm not sure about this one, so I'm assuming that based off of what I just heard is that they probably would have advertised no sugar or low sugar, but you know, you gotta still have that sugary flavor, so add chemicals in it, make it addictive, so people buy, and it's targeted after kids. So, you know, like, if you're a kid, right, you know, we were kids once, I was a kid once, so I know, man, like, shit can sometimes be really addictive. So that was the goal.
To grab a bottle, yet now all that shine has vanished without a trace. How did a globally sold out brand turn into a forgotten pile of stock? How did a star once celebrated worldwide plummet into a pit of lawsuits and failure? And most crucially, did Logan Paul truly crash due to mistakes, or has his real face finally been unmasked? Logan Paul's journey began like a modern fairy tale. He rose to fame on Vine.
This is sounding like, you know, a meteor just hit us and we're all doom and gloom. Damn, man, brother was just selling Prime, yo.
In the early 2010s, with short, funny, high energy, and sometimes wildly unconventional videos. These clips quickly amassed millions of followers, making him a social media
phenomenon. On the Vine, right?
When Vine shut down in 2016, Logan pivoted to YouTube, building an empire. With over 23 million subscribers, he wasn't just a YouTuber, but a money-making machine. He sold branded t-shirts, hats, and merch, acted in films and TV shows, produced the Impulsive podcast with high-profile interviews, and even stepped into the boxing ring facing big names like Floyd Mayweather. Every move was calculated to turn attention into profit. But it all crashed in January 2018 when Logan...
That one, right? For which he did apologize, you know what I mean? And it took him like a year, 2 years. He rebuilt his reputation after the fact, and you know, fans had a lot of respect for him. And yeah, like a lot of people are like, okay, you know what, yeah, you did make a huge mistake, but you apologized for it and you made it up for, and you know, you made a comeback. That is awesome. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, that is awesome, that is amazing. But now with Prime, it's like a 2.0 kind of situation.
He posted a video from Japan's Aokigahara forest, known as the Suicide Forest.
Yeah.
In it, he filmed a deceased person hanging and laughed insensitively. The internet erupted in outrage, slamming him as callous and exploitative for chasing views. Sponsorship deals were canceled, YouTube demonetized his channel,
oh yeah,
and
that
Logan
was wild,
Paul became a symbol of irresponsibility.
That was back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken, 2015, 2016. But you know what? He apologized for it. He did better after the fact. Saw, you know, water under the bridge. Yeah. So like, I got no issues with that. But the Prime, listen, man, Nestle. Any water company want to sponsor your boy? Bruh. Hit me up, man. I will always promote water, man. Water's the best. Water's the best. What's the best? Water's the best. Who's the best? Water's the best. And you the best as well, okay?
Bruh. Yet Logan didn't give up. He stepped back from social media, then returned with an emotional apology video, admitting his mistake, sharing his work with mental health professionals, and pledging to use his platform for good. He focused on impulsive, interviewing stars and tackling deeper topics. He entered boxing, showing maturity through fights that drew millions of views. His peak came as a WWE star and co-founder of Prime Hydration with KSI, a billion-dollar drink brand.
Dang.
From a pariah shunned worldwide, Logan Paul bounced back, becoming a symbol of redemption, proving anyone...
And then KSI also joined in on the fun. I believe iShowSpeed as well. And KSI and iShowSpeed don't necessarily have too much drama. I mean, iShowSpeed is kind of different, but you know what I mean? He always is in dramas. But you know, the friendly kind of dramas, right? Like, he's not necessarily out there, you know, doing anything too... I mean, he does crazy shit, but he doesn't do crazy stuff as in, like, in a bad way or a negative way. At least that's how I view it. But iShowSpeed and KSI, both of them are chill, right? Both of them are good. It's just like they're linked with Logan Paul and with the Prime situation. That's why they get the bad rep. Now I want to show you this as well. And before I forget, yeah, okay. So this is Amber Heard 2.0 kind of situation, bro. YouTubers are jumping on it. Absolutely insanity, man. But real quick though, I gotta shout out the homie 520 for the $2 super thanks, and also the homie Jean-Lefrancois for the 10. Thank you guys so much for all the love and supporting the channel the way you do, by liking, subscribing, by super thanks and all that. You gotta do none of it, okay? You gotta do none of it. Okay, roll it.
Logan Paul is going viral after getting physical with his wife Nina Agdal in the back of a black Escalade. He was spotted grabbing her arm through the window, and as he exited the car, Nina tried to trip him on his way out. These two just got married less than a month ago, and there's already chaos. So let's get into it.
So literally just got married. I heard about this situation a long time ago. So they just got married. What the hell?
His wife Nina Agdal, because there are clips going viral on social media of these two getting physical with each other, and then Nina attempts to trip him. Keep in mind, they haven't even been married for a month, and they do share a daughter together. But let's go ahead and take a look at the evidence. Now, the clip we're going to examine has been edited. I'm showing you right now the unedited version. You can't really see much going on in the car here, but look at me. I felt like I was so advanced. I was able to make this...
Damn. Okay, yeah, so advanced. That's right,
brighter and change the...
Brother, glowing out here. Brother, you are glowing.
Contrast and do all these things I would never normally do. But doing this, you could see that there's some more activity within the car.
YouTubers are a different breed of species, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something happens, yeah, on the crime scene. But what you gotta say about it, okay? You gotta do a premiere out here. We're gonna go frame by frame. We're gonna up the contrast. We're gonna break it down. We got it on camera. We got it on tape. YouTubers are a different breed of people, bro. Like, that's crazy, man.
And looks like he's maybe pulling her towards him. And it looks like a really heated discussion. It doesn't look like a pull in, a little kiss, like a I love you before they go into this event.
We can't really say much.
We get to when she trips him. We're gonna take a better look at that in a moment. But see, she tries to trip him, but fails. She does eventually exit the car on her own, as you can see, and pretty rude that he left ahead of her.
Yeah, I guess the only sign here is that both of them kind of like did not walk together. That is probably, I would say that that's a, yeah, that's the one. You know, that's the one. It makes sense. That is one of the sign of the beef. Okay, so they were beefing by the looks of it.
Just not a very gentleman thing to do. But these two, they just got married. They should be in their honeymoon phase. And I don't agree with like domestic violence on each part, either him grabbing her or she trying to trip him. This person pointed out, oh, they're physical. He is grabbing her arm and pulling her towards him to still argue when she tries to leave first. And she tries to trip him when he gets out of the car first. Damn, they just got married. Divorce bells ringing. 4.
Oh my god, so the comment section is already there. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Let them be, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna fight. They're gonna resolve the issue. They're gonna fight again. They're gonna resolve the issue. That's like, you know, relationship 101. It happens. But yeah, let's get down to prime is crime, is what people are saying. Shout out to the homie Jamari. Roll and check
since
this.
Logan Paul and KSI launched their hydration beverage Prime, and despite their lighting in a
wait for it. You haven't even seen the tippy top yet, okay?
bottle start, the last 2 years have been filled with controversy after controversy, from alleged forever chemicals in their products to countless lawsuits, beef with the most famous soccer player on the planet, and currently an extreme downfall of Prime sales all over the world. Now the future of the once extremely overhyped drink is in question, and what was once viewed as the next billion-dollar company to be acquired by the likes of Coca-Cola or Pepsi has now diminished to the clearance rack at your local Walmart. So what exactly went wrong with Prime, and will they ever be able to climb their way out of the hellish inferno they have entered in the last 365 days? Let's take a deeper look. So when Prime first came out, its hype train was driven directly by
he removed his bandana.
5 days.
Is that what you call it, right? Bandana, right? Or is there a different name for it?
Let's take a deeper look. So when Prime...
Damn, the head be Monka S, bro. Monka S, bro. Damn, brother got a big one. That's why, like, he always keeps those, you know, bandana on. I mean, love the try not to laugh videos from the homie KSI for sure. But, man, you gotta drop the Prime situation, man. Damn, bro.
When first came out, its hype train was driven directly by Logan Paul and KSI.
Oh, well, when you drink it,
yeah, right? Like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one.
Came out, its hype train was driven directly by Logan Paul and KSI.
Oh, well, when you drink it, you're gonna come, bro. Whoa. That's how good it is, bro. Instant ejaculation.
And it has been made clear in the years following that this brand is everything to them, especially Logan Paul, who has stated on multiple occasions that his overall goal in life is to become a billionaire.
When do you guys just say fuck it and just...
The honest
Just
answer?
like, peace
When we
out.
both hit that B.
I'm out this bitch when I hit that B.
I'm out.
And you're gonna see it unhinged, unfiltered.
Yo, I can't wait, Jake!
And in his head, Logan saw Prime as the fastest way to get there. Basically, the plan was to build Prime up as a worthy competitor to the likes of Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor.
And you know what? That's cool. Like, I admire the admission. I'm sure, like, some of you are entrepreneurs watching videos as well, and some of you are probably thinking about starting your own business, and that's cool, you know, respect. Yeah, absolutely, you know, absolutely. Start your business, and I hope, I wish you nothing but success. But bro, like, Prime, bro, like, just stay away from it. Just not that good. I mean, for real though, any and every energy drink for the most part is bad for you, right? We all know that. We're all aware of that. But Prime just takes it to another level, and of course it's targeting kids. And yeah, Logan Paul also has a history of you know, that CoffeeZilla situation, right? That Crypto Zoo situation, right? So there's that. So people, you know, would link this with that, so the drama amplifies too. There's that aspect to it as well, because other than that, yeah, nothing wrong with you having your you know, zero sugar sports drink. But in this situation, I mean, you know, Prime might be zero. I don't know about it. First of all, like I said earlier, maybe it does have sugar, maybe they advertise it as low sugar, but they got so many chemicals in it that it's just not good for health. It's way worse, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly, but let's be real about it, okay? Allegedly, in comparison to any other soft drink, or not soft drink, but yeah, energy drink.
Hoping to achieve enough market share in the category to get acquired by one of the big boys.
Inshallah, things go the right way. We're headed one direction, and that direction is to become...
Bro, like, you don't use God... You don't use God to push out chemicals down to kids, bro. You don't use God name and then start pushing out chemicals to them kids, bro. Come on, man. Drink water, bro. Simple. It ain't that deep, bro. It ain't that hard. Drink water, homie. Drink water, man. And smash the like button too while you're
the legacy brand that will be taking a massive chunk of the market.
Which would obviously leave both Logan and KSI, who are said to have large shares in this company, with hundreds of millions to billions of dollars in their exit from Prime.
Dude, when you tried to disrupt well-established industries that have big heads already at the table, they don't want you to sit at that table because that means you're taking money out of their pocket.
For that to happen, Logan, who is rumored to own 20% of the company, would need a $5 billion acquisition to occur. We all know that Logan will stop at nothing to promote this product, being seen...
iShowSpeed is also part of it, right? Or maybe I'm wrong with that. Maybe iShowSpeed is one of those guys that just does the cameo appearances and collabs, but not necessarily partner with Prime. I believe he is, though, but okay, he did not say iShowSpeed yet, so I'm just assuming.
Absolutely everywhere with it, and even using the hype of his wife's pregnancy to indirectly promote it, alongside his, at the time, new product Lunchly, which also coincidentally features a Prime beverage.
And of course, we have our snacks and our energy drink, none other than the greatest meals in the world. Lunchly, of course, we have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack.
Oh,
also
that's
the
right,
Fiesta
yeah.
Nachos, my personal favorite.
Love.
But honestly, it seems like
Feastable, that's MrBeast, no?
Like no amount of promotion or collaboration in the current day is going to save Prime at this point. Like if the company were a rocket, it would be nosediving straight into the ground on a free fall. Like I'm saying, Prime is going backwards faster than Megamind's hairline.
Going in. Megamind. All right. Your forehead grew larger. Bro.
It's probably the chemicals in Prime that is actually elongating your forehead, Holmes. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Are these forehead jokes just going to be me for the rest of my life?
Now, to truly understand the fall...
Sad reality is probably, yeah, you know, but we're going to stop joking about that. We're going to keep the topic of discussion on Prime.
You have to understand the decline in its popularity across the pond over in the UK, where the sports drink has reportedly lost 90% of their profit year over year, going from £3 million to a measly £300,000. Now, I will note that this number can be really deceptive when gauging a company and its overall health, because obviously expenses can vary from year to year. But the revenue, on the other hand, is where Prime should be absolutely horrified. We already knew that last year the sales in America were down by over 50% in the first half of 2024, but now it has been revealed that their revenue in the UK is down 70% from 2023 to 2024. To be exact, they're down from £112.2 million to £32.8 million. This actually makes it one of the steepest falling, fast-moving consumer goods in the entire food and beverage industry. Now, to save face, representatives from Prime claim that this was a natural occurring phenomena, and that this...
I mean, naturally, yeah, like, you're not gonna, maybe, you know, some years it's gonna be a little down, other years it might go up, this, that, the other, yeah, right, but 90% decline? Come on, man, like, that's, that's not normal, but I guess people are waking up as well, or maybe people don't like the drink too much, or people are like, okay, nah, man, like, fine, or people are finally realizing and waking up to the idea health is actually wealth, because we're surrounded by so many different like fast foods and so many refined foods or processed foods. Yeah, that was the word, processed foods. And we all know it. Mostly every processed food got tons of chemicals in it, and this one just takes the cake, and it's like 10 times. It amplifies it on the likes of which we've never seen before. So yeah, I guess people are waking up to the idea, and also, you know, the hype is going down for sure. There's that aspect, and now we got also claims that it's just not good for health on the actual news as well. So, you know, that's gonna play some part as well.
This was expected after the initial hype bubble, but there's actually a lawsuit going on right now that makes me think that they previously thought differently than that. But obviously, from the outside looking in, this does not bode over well for potential investors or other competitors who were potentially interested in purchasing the company.
Today, I'd like to pitch you Prime Hydration.
Okay.
Prime Hydration was developed to...
Because when their threat of eating into your business starts going away, why would they want to catch that fallen knife when they can simply continue on with their already existing brands in their portfolios, while Prime kills themselves quarter by quarter?
Like, why can't this be the next Gatorade? Like literally, Gatorade is so fucking archaic, and our thesis was to create a better for you hydration beverage. We did it. We were right. People bought it. They like it. They agree with us.
Dehydration. Pause. Dehydration beverage.
There's no reason you should be drinking 150 plus calorie drink with 27 grams of sugar in it if you want to hydrate. That's insane.
Ooh, sounds a bit high. What is that flavour you got there?
Tropical punch, it says.
Oh, Jesus.
Loosely. You've just come from the Maldives.
No, it's like swallowing perfume. What is that?
When you compare their rise and eventual decline to a drink like Body Armor, which was purchased by Coca-Cola, you can really see why Prime is not attractive to these companies in its current state. Body Armor spent 7 years growing more and more every single year before Coca-Cola purchased 15% of their company in 2018. Basically, when this happens,
yeah, they want to see like the constant growth cycle, right? not like 100 million this year, then 30 million next year, and then it just like going down as a whole, right? They want to see like incremental changes, maybe 5% up, 10% up, like every single year. They want to see, yeah, small, but they want to see steady.
Acquiring company has looked through the numbers, and they agreed to pour gasoline on their fire through their experience, industry connections, and of course access to proprietary resources. Especially in this industry, the bottling manufacturer they own that gives Coke brands an insane competitive advantage.
Well, this is a big opportunity for Body Armor because they're now going to be within the Coca-Cola bottling system. It's a 1-2 punch from Coke.
After this partnership, they really lit the world on fire with 180% overall growth in their sales from 2018 to 2019. And by 2021, that number had doubled yet again, and that is when Coca-Cola purchased the remaining 85% of the company for the full buyout, meaning almost every year since their inception, Body Armor grew by at least 50%, and in some cases over 150% before they were completely acquired.
You know, to buy a minority interest, put them in the put it into the bottling system, kind of like a test to see what we can do with these bottlers, and the rest is history. Since we've been in the system, we've gone from 200 million to 450 million to 700 million, and this year will be 1.1 billion in revenue, and the Coca-Cola bottlers have done an amazing job getting this brand to the next level.
And obviously, when you were scaling...
Just drink water, y'all. Yeah, man, I've been reading some comments, right? People have been saying that, which is, I mean, normal and natural and organic advice, right? You know, it's battle-tested. It is battle-tested. Drink water. That's one of the best thing you can do. It's battle-tested. It's one of the best advice you can ever receive as a man or a woman. Yeah, right? Like, it's one of the best advice. It is battle-tested after all.
Scaling up with more and more products being sold, you start getting things done at cheaper prices per unit because you are purchasing massive quantities from your manufacturers. And this is where Prime is really screwed. And some of you may remember they are even facing a $67 million lawsuit from Refresco Bottling Company because they allegedly backed out of a deal due to what I saw as fears that they would not be able to fill the quotas of this manufacturing contract, meaning Prime no longer felt that they could sell enough product to justify the agreed upon number that would be manufactured when sales were still high, and in that case they would owe the manufacturer tons of money for these unfulfilled orders they allegedly agreed to. You know, it's like Prime wanted to grow to appear attractive to the investors and to try and eat up this market share, and they thought the hype would not only continue but get larger, and it really bit them in the ass.
Keep it, bro. It's as if it's like was it Supreme? People want
That's what it feels like. It feels like a hypebeast product.
Bro, people don't want to throw it in the bin.
And if we're to scale out even farther, where Prime really screwed up is having a lack of direction for their brand, and never making it stand alone from these two clowns. Obviously, off the bat, it was driven by the pair, and the marketing that this was a limited supply product that everyone needed to try, even creating some sort of underground black market in the UK for kids.
Local families we talked to said the craze sparked a secondhand market in some schools, with students reselling single bottles for a profit.
Oh, I remember that. Suckers were selling that, bro. Kids were out there hustling.
Maybe young children might feel like, because it's colourful, you know, it's bright, they might think, oh yeah, that looks so cool.
I just think it's because famous people are like,
yeah, the influencers.
Yeah, like influencing it, and like everyone believes them.
But at this point, they have oversaturated the market with countless products and flavors, and pretty much everyone who wanted to try the drink has already done so. It has also been noted recently that people who do buy Prime on a regular basis are buying less of it on average than before, meaning even their established returning customers are getting fatigued or aging out of their product. I mean, honestly, guys, when have you ever seen...
Yeah, right, it's only so much of that sugary chemical you can chug down before you're like, okay, man, I just want to go back to normal. I just want to be normal. I just want to go back to drinking water. And that's the thing, guys. That's the key point here. Drink water, smash the like button, and did you see this video? If you have not seen this video, check it out because we got the alien stuff that's going on. We even got footage of that sucker here. Check it out and I'll see you right there.